Next page, 44, is to assert that the mind or the mind objects or mind consciousness constitute the self. Such an assertion is unfounded. For an arising and passing away is seen, and seeing the rising and passing away of these things, one should come to the conclusion that one's self arises and passes away. It would be better for the unlearned worldling to regard his body built up of 4 elements as his self rather than his mind. For it is evident that the body may last for a year, or 2 years, or 3 years, 5 or 10 years, or even for 100 years and more. But that which is called thought or mind or consciousness arises continuously during day and night as one thing and passes away as another thing. Because body we can visually or we can see it, we can see other people or ourselves also. But the mind changes so fast, as I told now also, that it looks one stream, like a one stream. So that's why it's difficult, we get more idea of the mind as ourselves. But now when we broke down, when we saw that, when we begin to understand from our mind that I, the ear and the object, and they come together, creates ear consciousness, the eye and the object, the nose and the object, like that, how the consciousness arises. With the mind we begin to see what happens so fast. So when we begin to analyze and study like that, then we get the idea, we can realize also the nature of consciousness, that is so illusionary and it's like components are there. There is not one whole thing. Like that, when we begin to see in our mind the idea of impermanence and also idea of permanence and the idea of a person begins to dissolve. It all happens in the mind. You can't see it here. You can notice now the wind touch and then it pass away. That is also a way of being aware of anityata. But that is not a deeper awareness which will lead to a deeper realization. So this is the purpose here, to make that real level of Sati Sambojjhanga, Dhamma Vijaya Bojjhanga to happen. Where you have to internally think about it. So that's the type of Sakmana also we are supposed to do. We are mentally contemplating and doing, not looking at any particular touch, feeling. That is initially little bit done to bring your mind to the present moment, but not dwelling on that. That's why this is not a technique based. This is directly how the Buddha and the disciples, those days how they did it, we are doing it. There's no other way. There's no other interpretation and no other way trying to